Moons' big hairy list.
All right, what are we doing, mate?
Okay, so on the back of a little bit of, I don't know, was it funny this week? A little bit of humour. I guess there's a little bit of carry on. I'm not sure he needed the apology in all honesty, but
Yep.
sometimes you just got to do things you don't want to do. But we thought let's have a look at, I guess, players who have tried to do a couple of things and maybe just got caught trying to have a look.
Pretty
if
much
the grass is
going
green. If the grass is greener on the other side, and sometimes
I think it's more
you get
about
caught.
being caught, about trying to potentially look somewhere else.
Well, this
What do
one
you got?
didn't quite get caught, but I think I needed to mention this because I think this is one of the greatest. What is it?
What?
Yeah,
WTF.
you
Can't
one.
say what and then do the initials. It's WTF.
That one.
Yes.
I've got to start with Buddy. Now, we all believed and we were all convinced. Yes, we knew he was leaving, but we all were convinced he was going to the Giants.
Yep.
And when the Sydney call came out, I think everybody dropped their jaw.
Oh, definitely.
It
yeah,
was one of the
100%.
greatest.
I
Oh,
think
my
the
God,
AFL,
cannot
I think the
believe-
AFL were the biggest ones.
They were fuming about it. So I'm going to throw Buddy in there. At number 4, Ling Jong. Now, you remember Jongy?
I do.
Played at
Ling-
the Western Bulldogs.
Ling Sanity.
Yes. He got caught actually doing a tour through the Collingwood facilities. Somehow they got him on camera being there. That was one of the first ones that a player really got caught being at another club.
I understand being in person is more personable and you can have those conversations and show things and whatever. But why the hell would he have to tour the Collingwood change rooms to realise if he wants to go to that club or not?
Well, trust me, I absolutely you want to have a look around.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
no,
couldn't
100%.
couldn't you go at like 11 o'clock at night?
Well,
when no one
that's
else
the
is
other
there?
key. So maybe do it at a better time next time, Jongy. Number 3, I think this is the a guy that is probably the most stiff being caught. This is Joe Danaher. So he was trying to get out of Essendon at the time, and he had a meeting with Tom Harley at Tom Harley's house in Balmain in Sydney, and nobody knew about it. It was fantastic. Flew up there. Nobody had any idea. Unfortunately, Adam Tomlinson, who was playing for the Giants at the time, lived near Tommy Harley and was driving past to training. Saw Joe Danaher at the front of the house.
I didn't even know that. So
Yes.
did he obviously pass the word on and just
But
got
he
out?
got to training and said, I guess who I just saw? Joe Danaher at
Meeting
Tom
with the
Harley's
Swans.
place. And bang, let's just thrown that
Yeah,
one
that's
out.
stiff.
So that is absolutely stiff. Number 2, Tommy Lynch. Now, he had a little meeting at, I think it was Collingwood at the time. So he was the Suns captain. And as I think a few of the captains at the time wanted to get out of there. So he was
Stephen
one of
May
those
included.
guys, yes. He was down, where was he? Down the Morningside Peninsula somewhere? Was
Yeah,
he at?
in Blair Gary.
Blair Gary having a meeting down there, and they found out Damien Barrett was out the front. So big brother found out big Damo. So instead of just copping it and walking out saying hi, he and Ned Guy, who was the list manager at Collingwood, they jumped the back fence and took off. I thought that was absolutely brilliant.
Took off. Good work.
Now, number 1, and we all saw this and we all had a big laugh, but when Geelong got caught flying into Adelaide to have a meeting with Travis Boak, and they rolled out the red carpet with the coach, the captain, the best players, all of these type of things, and they got absolutely sprung.
The Cats heavyweights arrived on a mission, one which they hoped would remain top secret.
Chris, could I just ask you, you're obviously in town to visit Trav?
No, I'm not talking today, mate.
Jimmy, you're confident you can talk Boakey into coming to the Cats?
Silence.
What did you think? You're 4 of you flying in. It was 3 or 4 of them flying in, getting off a plane in
It was 3
Adelaide.
of them,
What
yeah.
did you think was going to happen?
That's a big to take your stars as well. Incredible. Hey,
How did you think you were going to get caught?
That's the big hairy list. Players that have tried to go behind their clubs to make a move. Of course, the Cats, they've done it well in recent years, but that was a bit of a balls up, that is for sure. Hey, with the weekend preview coming up, we're going to take a look at that and the moment of madness on the way. This is the warm-up with Will on Moons, all thanks to Bet365.